Frank? We call our regular meeting. All rise in the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Annette Margot.
Here.
Sherry True.
Here.
Laura Miller. Here.
Okay. Citizen input. If anyone has anything they would like to say, please come to our podium, give your name and your address, please.
Mary Tanis, 2610 Lakewood Drive, Dyer, Indiana. When you talk about the DNR having grants, they have wonderful ones. And when I first put that first grant in for the park to the south, I had a lot of in-kind donations, particularly from all the sports groups that wanted to participate in it. We're glad to help, whether it was putting up, construction of something or fields that were laid out. So that might be something that we could really look at, is check to see with the DNR, because their grant programs are excellent. I can really vouch for that. So I would appreciate that. I know that you've tried to get a hold of the DNR previously.
Yeah.
But that's a good resource, especially for grants. So thank you for looking into that.
So Mike O'Shea and I had done a couple of
Right.
grants. And the nice thing about them is if you run into any rough spots in their grant application, they'll actually come and help you.
They do.
They'll
Yep.
walk you through, they'll explain what mistake you made and everything. It's great. They're very nice.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? I just haven't seen it in a while. Good to see you.
Janice Malco, 11-9-13 80th Place, Dyer. I just wanted to make you aware of something that I experienced many, many years ago, but it may happen again in this community. But when I was a principal at a school in Crown Point, Lake Street, it was near the hospital there, and the hospital agreed, which is really cool, to put in a fitness track for us. And so they put all the stations in. You never know, you might find the hospital willing to partner in light of the focus on physical health. So I thought I'd share that past experience with you, but just an idea.
Because we really want any kind of ideas,
Yeah,
because there's nothing wrong with adding a fitness area to that playground. I think it would be beneficial for everyone in town.
right.
And I know that, for example, Patrick has a lot of connections on that. And we've talked about it before at the meetings, but thank you, it was a good reminder.
Right, and you might even find the PTOs in the Dyer community willing to donate. So just something to think about.
I really think that this particular town, Dyer, is good for banding together for good causes. And this is a good cause.
Yeah.
And I think we'll be able to get a lot of support.
Cool, very good.
Anyone else? Okay. We will. Okay, consent agenda. Minutes of the March 5th, 2026 meeting and plans totaling $28,781.60.
I'll make a motion.
We have a second on that?
I will second.
Any discussion? Alice?
Laura Miller.
Yes.
Sherry True.
Yes.
Annette Margot.
Yes. Okay, announcements. Arbor Day tree giveaway, April 24th, 2026. It will start at 8 o'clock in the morning until the trees are gone, or probably about noon. Justin, do you have the names of the trees possibly?
Tulip, Bur Oak, River Birch, and Norris Birch.
All good trees, tulip tree, state tree,
And
very
I
pretty.
did one, they are ready for pickup whenever. We received an email last late last week. They said they're available whenever. Yes, we'll get the should be all set up, and then you just let us know when you want to go.
Excellent. And Darren Bloom will be here before 8 o'clock in the morning, to get everything ready and start giving away the trees. Then we have Park Cleanup Day, April 25th, 2026, and it's still planned for North Gate, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I was at North Gate and we definitely have some trees to trim over by the parking lot and the ball fields. And I'm hoping that we will have some of the plants and I'm gonna talk to Sam about the brickwork around the sign. So that we can get some of those things done as well. So that'll be nice, but I have to give the soccer team credit. You know, you guys don't leave a mess at all. We went over there and I'm like, okay, what all do we need to pick up? Nothing.
Sure.
Absolutely nothing.
What time is that at?
Oh, I've been there a couple of times, but I was there, yesterday.
No, you
The
need to
pickup
clean
time.
up.
Oh, the
Cleanup,
cleanup?
yeah, I'd like
The
to see it
cleanup.
open up.
What time do you think?
I think we said 10 to 1.
Yeah, 10 to 1.
I'd like to send an email out to the club to.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll be from 10 to 1. And we will have some of those picker-upper things.
Mhm.
And,
We'll have garbage bags, we'll have
yeah,
picker uppers, I can even get some loppers out there for trimming trees too.
we might hit some of those trees early though, just to make it safer for everybody. But, no, we'll be going on that. So anybody that's interested, it'll be starting at 10 o'clock, April 25th, weather permitting, of course. If there's snow on the ground, we probably won't do it. And I'll tell you, it's weather. Okay, old business. The agreement.
Ready for you.
Okay. Now, have you seen it, right, Jason?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen it, you're okay with
Yeah,
it?
no issues.
So just a little clarification here, I did send the agreement to both Dire Kickers and Giovanni from UNIDC. I believe it was the same email, I believe, and I instructed both of them if they have any issues to attend the meeting today. And if they cannot attend, forward their comments to me and I will make sure and read them here. I did not receive anything from UNIDC, so I unfortunately don't see him in the
Your
audience.
sign is good with it. He sent something, but I don't think it was an issue.
He said on a different email, he said he was gonna review it, so I don't
So
know.
it's good to go for the kickers?
Yes,
Well, that's all that matters, right? Okay, so we made the kickers happy and we're going to attempt to do a tournament.
Make sure you guys are happy too, because you're a party to this as well.
Voting for us, we're thrilled. Your work is
I
meticulous.
wish every client told me
Your
that.
work was meticulous. And you're worth every penny you get. Okay, anybody like to make a motion to approve this contract?
I'll make a motion to approve the contract.
Do we have a second on that? I will second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Alice?
Laura Miller,
Yes.
Sheree True,
Yes.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. That's, all right. New business, all-inclusive playground. I think what's gonna happen is Justin's get out the word that we're gonna try to get, and it's gonna be a small group. I don't want more than 5 people because it gets to be too ponderous. But we're gonna have people that know how to do research and find grants and things. And it should go very nicely and we'll keep everybody posted on a regular basis on what we're trying to do. Then we'll move on to reports, town council liaison. No, nothing to report. Okay, attorney.
Filling in again, I have nothing other than, everything I had is an agenda, so.
Consulting engineer was not here because we have nothing to do.
Yeah, I told him, asked him not to attend. Everything we have, I can talk to.
Oh, that's good. Volunteer committees,
I can touch on them. Dire and Bloom, because it's the weird, this month fell on a midweek, and so their meeting is rarely, almost never before yours or after yours, but that it is the case this month. So they're meeting next Tuesday down here at 2:30. And then Summerfest. Last month was hard to coordinate everyone's schedules. Spring break kind of got in the way a little bit, some vacations. But we're gonna meet probably every other week here on out. We'll just have to get that, like I said, coordinated again. I talked to Breyer today. We got secured golf carts. They're gonna give us like however many we want to, and they'll be a sponsor as they were in the past. Thursdays and Fridays, bands contracts are signed. They'll be in the town council meeting for approval this month. There's some layout changes we're working with. The only issue is without the stage being kind of complete and not being able to kind of visualize it. It's a little difficult. We're trying to shift the beer garden because in the past, the beer garden was always next to the stage because they ran off the same generator. We don't necessarily have to do that now, so it's gonna give us a little more flexibility. What else I got here? And then vendor apps are still coming in. I'll have a better idea of the numbers in the May meeting for you guys. And that's really,
But it's looking good, right?
yes,
Because it seems like your list of bands was good.
yeah.
Okay. Director.
So as I mentioned, I told the consulting engineer not to come tonight. We're doing our project walkthroughs next week, so we'll see if there's restoration that still needs to be addressed. And if not, we'll get those projects closed out and off the books. We were awarded the community grant this year, which is great. Found out earlier this week. That's for approximately 25 trees. Locations or Autumn Chase, Cottonwood, Pheasant Hills, Veterans Park, and Heritage Estates is where I saw areas where we can plant some. Pheasant Hills, I want to remove some of the dead trees and put new ones there. Cottonwood, I want something more in the towards Osage, away from the playground a little bit down in that area. Dual purpose can help with some store water potentially because that floods big time down there. No, no. Everything runs down there. I believe there's a drain over there. But no, that won't affect anything at all. And then veterans, just touching up some areas where we can use some more shade. And same thing with Heritage, the newer playground. They had to, because how we had to shift everything, they removed a couple trees, removed one tree. So kind of want to get some more over there. Yeah. And then did just remind me, Sandy Ridge Park, there is gonna be some construction there. Stormwater is putting in a detention and a pump. So that'll be happening here over the next few months. It won't at all. They're coming right up to where their silt fence is gonna be right up.
So they'll have it fenced around.
Yes, they're coming right up to where our grade was, so it won't, everyone will be able to use the playground still.
Excellent.
And they are gonna connect the sidewalk from
The one side.
from Rolling Meadows to, I can't remember the name of the street off the top of my head.
Yeah, Old Beach, shouldn't it?
Yeah, Old Beach, so you'd be
Yeah.
able to walk across the park, yeah.
Because people were walking across it.
Right. Just more accessible, right?
Look bad.
So still working on the park master plan, like I talked about in the study session, that kind of works perfectly with the all-inclusive park, so we'll make sure to get that in there. We have till November 15th is when we have to have the rough draft in. I want to have at least 4 public meetings to try and get Dyer residents in here to get their input on what they would like to see in their park system.
I know this is gonna sound weird, but have you considered at Summerfest maybe having a park booth where we have a few surveys available?
Yeah, we can absolutely do that.
Because that might help, because that gets such big crowds there. And even if we had like a box by the park department window. Where they could drop them off if they wanted to just take a thing home and do it and put it in the box.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So our Easter events went really, really well. We had our new event this year. It's called the Excellent Pup Hunt, which was fun. We had about 20 dogs come out there. It was free for Dyer Dog Park members, and we charged a small fee for non-members, with the caveat that they had the same shots that we require our members to have. We had the Easter egg hunt the following day. We had over 400 participants, which is really good. And then we started a bunny bag event during COVID, and we've kind of kept that going, which is Easter bunny. We give a ride to the Easter bunny. It comes in the season to select kids. And so that went really well. And then actually tonight over at Plum Creek Center, probably inside because of the weather, is the flashlight egg hunt.
7 o'clock, you gotta rip up, wait.
Sounds like they missed the rain. Earlier, so it's just gonna be cooler.
And it's for our April events, we added a craft fair this year in the spring. That's on April 25th at Kaler, which coincidentally coincides with the park cleanup day. Did not
Oh,
realize that until later on. So you can come out and you can help clean up the park and then you can go buy stuff at Kaler. From 10 to 3. And then I had the other two items I had in here was the Arbor Day tree giveaway and the cleanup day. Then we're ramping up pretty quickly this summer here, which is exciting and stressful at the same time. That's really all I have to report. Do you have questions?
anybody on the board with any stuff? We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
We have a second. Good. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?